Okay, so there's some questions about 14, 15, and 16, so I thought I'd just go ahead and make a quick video about these, and you should watch this just to make sure you know exactly where these asymptotes are going. So I see some weird things in the pictures you guys are sending me, and I know you're drawing through the stuff fast and you're looking at the answers in the back. You will fail and miss many points on the quizzes and tests, and you will take quizzes and tests at home if you're not at school. And it will be live where I can watch you take it. So don't think you're going to get away with something. That's not going to happen. So let's make sure you understand this stuff. If you do, great. Move on and let's keep going. Chapter 4 is a great chapter. All right. So you learned that E was just the number 2, okay? 2 point something. And you know that this is going to go like this, and your point's at 0, 1, and you have an asymptote right there. All right, so really what's moving up and down will be the asymptote and this point. Left and right is the point. Asymptote doesn't move left and right. That's the two things you got to focus on. So what we have is, again, we're going to move up 4 units, and the minus 3 means we're going to move to the right 3 units. All right, so if I draw a whole new graph, I move my point right, 1, 2, 3, and up 4 from this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So really at 3, 5 is this point. And the asymptote that used to be the x-axis has moved up 4 units as well. So it is right here. And if you can do that, then you know this goes something like this. All right, now we don't know exactly where it crosses the y-axis, but we could figure that out if we have a scientific calculator. And again, with the graphing and stuff, you won't be able to use a graphing calculator. You're going to have to be able to use a scientific calculator to figure these things out. All right, but pretty soon we're going to show you how to find those points by using natural logarithms, which is coming up. All right, so let's go ahead and go over number 15 and 16 again real quickly. 15 is y equals e to the x plus 1 minus 3. Again, our generic parent function looks like that. So what is happening with our point? Our point is moving to the left 1 and down 3. All right, so instead of being right here, it's going to move to the left 1 and down 3 from this point. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so left 1 and down 3. 1, 2, 3. That's where the point's going to end up. So what about the asymptote here? Well, it doesn't move left or right. It does move down 3 units. 1, 2, and 3. So your asymptote is now at negative 3. So we draw our new picture, something like this. And again, we don't know where it crosses the y-axis yet. We will get that soon enough, all right? So you just randomly draw that up. But what I'm seeing on some of these things, like on number 14 up here, let me just draw something. I see stuff like this. And it tells me that you're really not paying attention to what is going on. Make sure you know where your asymptote is and you draw the graph fairly accurately. Really soon, you'll have to learn how to do all those points. The whole point of Chapter 3 was to learn how to graph some crazy looking things. And in Chapter 4, we deal with logarithms, okay, which is just exponents written in different forms. All right, number 16. The last one, y equals negative e to the x minus 1 minus 2. Okay, so again, we have our parent function up here at the top, and we can go ahead and do the shifting, or we can do the reflecting first. It doesn't really matter. We're reflecting vertically, but let's go ahead and do the shifting here. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we can reflect it if you want. Sometimes that's easier to explain it. So here is what it would look like if we just reflected vertically. Okay, that's just what the minus sign does. All right, and then what we do is shift down 2 units. So again, your asymptote's going to go down 2 units. Let me do a different color here. So this is going to be the new asymptote. And also your point goes down 2 units. And it's also going to go to the right one. So this would be the new graph. Reflected vertically, shifted to the right one, and down 2. All right, so hopefully that helps. It's all the same thing. Just remember E is not really a letter, it's a number. It's just a letter that represents a number, just like pi represents 3.14. All right, hope that helps. I'll see you tomorrow.